Okay. And I got to move those all the way. Okay. Okay, so hi, as you guys are coming in, we do have our rose quartz table set, and we can start off with these guys tonight. And then we can move on to the bundles if anyone wants to see some of those. But I did want to start with the rose quartz tonight to see if you guys wanted any of our regular pieces. So if you guys saw us on our Instagram live, we do have some pieces remaining. Let me move my drink out of the way here. And so we have our faceted flames here. These are Brazilian rose quartz. We have some spheres up there, baby flames. We do have a bunch of Gearsall rose quartz palms here with some nice glows and asterisms, some statement pieces on stands. We have a couple rose quartz obelisks back there. And then we have freeforms down here as well. So if you guys want to see anything in particular, let me know from here. So let me put you guys down so you guys can take a look again. And we do have our cookies here. These are rose quartz cookies. So they're 3 for 10. They are available in the buy it now. So you can purchase that and you'll get 3 cookies. They are, I'm going to just post something down here. They will be intuitive picks, but they look like that. They do look like that. So they're just little rose quartz cookies like that. And then those are 3 for 10. And then we do have the little spheres also. And these guys are also 3 for 10. And there are 2 options. You can do a mixed bundle or the other one. So let me know if there's anything that you guys want to see from the table, from the free forms and palms to our faceted stuff here. If not, and you guys just want to run bundles for tonight, also let me know and we can just do that. So the bundles, yeah, we can do the bundles. Okay, let me pin, where is it? Okay. Kaylee, yes, we have some leftovers from our Rose Quartz Live. And then you guys can just let me know as we keep going if there's anything that you want me to switch off to. Actually, let's do this. I'm going to move these palms off. And then we'll just set up here. Okay, first bundle, they're all lab babies in here. These are like some HQ. Super flashy labs. I only pre-made one of these, but I think I can make like 2 more. And so it's a bunch of them. So again, when you get this bundle, you'll be getting everything on that plate. Such a bright, bright blue flash in that one. We have a little sunset one in here. I got to just show up. This one also has, oh, Come on, Cam. I see the shimmer coming through. Okay. Well, for me, I can see the blue. Oh, I can see it sitting. Okay, this one with the purple and orange coming through. No, let me tell you down. There we go. Super bright purple flash on that with a nice shimmer on top, and then more of a teal flash in there. Started this one down already. And then again, this one with the purple and orange in there. And then the last one in here, that sunset one for this one. And so that's 22 for the entire bundle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, for the 8 pieces. I wish I could get this one to show up. I can see this one like clear as day for me. Juniper, thank you, thank you. Let me get, when I set out different post-its I did. There we go. Oh, that's fine, that's just the remote. And let's see where on earth that bounced onto. That's fine. And if anyone is interested in a similar bundle, just let me know and I can, and I think I can make 2 more of these. And the next one, there is a big old bag of Brazilian citrine. So there's a bunch of raw Brazilian citrine in here. So you'll get this whole bag. And then this one has more minis in here, so it's not as like big item heavy. So we have some moss agate towers. This one has really pretty quartz sparkle in that teeth. Quartz river in there, and then another moss agate obelisk. We have some moonstone tumbles in here. We have a Brazilian amethyst mushroom. And then there's a bunch of minis in here. So I did just bag them up, but I can take them out if anyone wants to see. We have a tiger's eye sphere, a rose quartz pyramid, a smoky quartz sphere, and then a moss agate pyramid and a mushy. So I did run a couple bundles that had some minis in there if anyone was looking for those. Okay, Minnie, thank you, thank you. Okay, and here is another one with a bunch of smaller items in there. So this one we have Lemurian points in this. So there's some big guys in here too, and these are raw Lemurian points. So there's a big old bag of that. We have this really pretty moss agate palm. And then we have three Amazonite hearts in here. We have a green aventurine mini body. We have a Himalayan quartz raw chunk in here. And then we have 2 Hello Kitty carvings, strawberry quartz in this one, and then a flower agate, and then a golden sheen obsidian cat, or I'm sorry, silver sheen for that. We have 3 spirit quartz points in here. And then there's one more in my hand. This one's a nice big point on that one. And then a little baby golden sheen Hello Kitty. And then some moonstone tumbles in this one also. We get to see little pretty aquamarine shards in there. And then we have Aura Quartz tumble, a little flower agate turtle, a little fluorite elephant, and then a fluorite paw print in there. Great, Mrs. Wolf, thank you, thank you. And we can do the same thing as last time, guys. If you do want to purchase like a larger size mystery box, as you guys unlock your next tiers, just let me know. I don't know if the Tucson mystery box is still live, but I can always put them back up. So if you guys unlock your stuff, because I think the season ends March 2, if I remember right. So definitely want you guys to be able to use up um, your membership points there. So here is another bag of Brazilian citrine. Okay, so these are raw. They are not polished. So a big bit. This is like a full 4x6 bag in there. And then another Brazilian amethyst mushy. We got a nice rainbow on the top for that one. And then some more minis in here. We have, again, the smoky quartz sphere and unakite pyramid, carnelian pyramid, lab mushy, and then a yellow tiger's eye bead, or not bead, sorry, mini sphere. There's no holes in that one. And then our moonstone tumbles. And then this one does have a nice big amethyst chunk right here. We got big old teeth in there, nice and sparkly and flashy. So that is this bundle here. Garden quartz, I don't think in these guys. I was looking upstairs before I actually came down, and I only have like my HQ garden quartz that I saw. So those would be closer to like retail price for that one. Juniper, thank you, thank you. And if you want, you can send me a message, like after the show, and I can do like maybe a smaller bundle of them, and I can just give you a price point if you're interested. So let's do another one. So another big old bag of citrine. We got some nice golden colors in there. And then our moonstone temples again. For minis in here, we have another mushy, looks like a nephrite mushy, smoky quartz sphere, another tiger's eye baby sphere, and then two pyramids. We look like we got moss agate and rose quartz. Casey, no, for over there, you're good. I'm gonna invoice tomorrow night. I didn't get to do the bowls. I tried doing some today, and my arms were just shot because they're so big and heavy. Um, I was like, I'll just do that tomorrow. I was like, almost, oh, this one has a really pretty sugar juice in here. I was almost tempted to postpone this here for tomorrow, but I was like, let's just, as long as I can put my elbow down on the table, I should be okay. And this really nice moody flower agate, and again with that really pretty sugary juice cave down there, and then our little baby amethyst, um, mushy, and this one has a really pretty rainbow at the bottom down there. Yes, it was. Earned my lunch today. The lighting looks so warm tonight. I wonder if that's still from like the rose quartz pink just pulling everything. But it's just show. Super sparkly for this juice in here. Mrs. Wolf, thank you, thank you. I mean, just such silly names for this program. Let's do this next one again with the big old bag of Brazilian citrine. We've got our raw Brazilian citrine. We have this really pretty creamy super pastel carnelian. We have such a big pink pool right there in the middle, all of that quartz teeth around it. That's such a good tower. Let's turn you that way. And then we have this also pastel moss agate. We have beautiful chalcedony, rivers all throughout. We have some beautiful quartz teeth, just sparkling, a really pretty druze spot there and there. A little baby sugar druze right there. Ooh, and then this is just coming up so pink under that. And then again with a nice green and pink OJ sphere here. We have those little baby orbicular formations in there. Lots of green sugar sparkle. A little bit of quartz sparkle over there. Let's let that sit. And then we have this OJ palm. Really pretty green and purple. Almost like an eye. So super pastel vibes for this bunch. And then the amethyst mushy, moonstone tumbles, and these guys have really pretty flash in them. Carnelian pyramid. Ooh, look at how clear that is. We get to see that banding in there. Rose quartz pyramid. I think a lab. Mushy, smoky quartz, and then the tiger's eye baby sphere. Oh, stand up, please. Okay, Minnie, this one is yours. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay. Another one with big old bag. We got some chunky citrine points in there and then some baby ones. Oh, ooh, this one's nice and full point for that. Oh, sit, please. And then we have this really pretty pink and lilac flower agate, like a really soft, moody pastel. And there little juice sparkles. And again, up top, but a nice chunky point. And then here we have a ruby and kyanite, still with the sticker on the back. And then we have this flower agate palm, really moody agate base in here, big Drew sparkle in the middle right there, just all of that sugary sparkle flashing around. We got some nice bright plumes on the backside also. And then a matching palm. We got some green flower agate in there also. Cute little plume up top, and then little orbs in the back. So we've got our chunky tower as our main, our moonstone tumbles, our minis, and our Brazilian amethyst mushy. And this one has a carnelian pyramid. Looks like an OJ pyramid, mushy and smoky sphere with the tiger's eye mini sphere in there also. Okay, so we'll save this one. At the end of the night, we can rerun any bundles or maybe re-break it down a little bit. Um, if you guys want to piece some stuff together from the other ones. Okay, let's do another one with a bunch of mini stuff in it. So we have this one with this thick moss agate heart, a Drew sparkle on the back. In the front, we have this bag of minis with the flower agate turtle, fluorite elephant, the fluorite paw print, and the aura quartz tumble. We have two spirit amethyst in here, spirit quartz, sorry, and then another Himalayan chunk right here. Really nice and clear on these lasers. This one has a little baby penetrator coming through. This is super clear on that one. This one has the Lemurian points. And again, these guys are raw for that one. Our baggie of moonstone tumbles. We got matching flower agate Hello Kitties. These are the flat ones. And then another Himalayan chunk. Ooh, this one's so nice and clear for that one. Almost giving like the diamond apophyllite look. So that chunk also. And then we got 3 Amazonite hearts in here. Super deep color for these guys. And then a mini tiger's eye body yachty right there. And our, are you gold silver? Silver for this one. Silver sheen, that little sleeping cat. So this one is a whole bunch of minis for this one. So we do the base coat first. I'm sorry, my hands are so dry from all the work this weekend. So we do the base coat with the chrome, and then we put the matte coat over it. And then we put the top gel. It's essentially like top coat on top. So then that brings out like the underside chrome for that. Oh, super easy peasy. You can do that with just like dots or with the stripes. Oh, as long as your nail tech has chrome powder, you can definitely do it. Okay, now whenever I can pause this for a second because I feel like I want to reset the lights. We're looking so warm. Um, I don't know if I can do that. Let's see. I'm scared. Okay, I'll try it after. So here we have a big old orca freeform with a nice sugar druze. This one goes pretty deep in there. Some soft flowy waves. Almost looks like a little penguin diving for this one. And then it's a big freeform for that. And then we have a little rainbow amethyst chunk here. Really nice and sparkly. Up close, we can see some dark purple hands on the tips of these teeth here. It's super sparkly for that. And then we have this pastel blue toned OJ sphere. Keeping our like blue vibes going. And then we got some flower agate palms. We got some green flowing in through that. Really nice, like deep chalcedony rivers on that one. This one is more blush tone for this flower agate palm. A little bit more moody tone, betrothal opening in there, some banding, nice pink plumes. And then an OJ palm. Looks like we got some pink swirls in here. I'm just going to repeat myself a couple of times throughout the night. If you guys do want to use your tier points for, not points, whatever it is, your, it's me again. Thank you so much. Um, if you want to use your subscriber, whatever they're called, the rewards stuff, and you want to use those bigger bonuses towards a mystery box, just let me know. And I can either put one up, I think the 20's up, and then the Tucson, we had like 100 and 200 mystery boxes, and that way you guys can use your stuff towards that, and you'll get a big saving off that. And thank you so much. That was your first purchase. I will add an extra freebie to your box. Thank you. Thank you. I'll add this like deep Amazonite heart to your box. Thank you. Welcome. Okay, let's do one more of this one. I had another basket of all the minis up here, so let me sit. So these guys are the Lemurians. These are raw lasers. This one looks like it has a little twin with it. Just sit, please. Okay, fine. Lie down. We have the Oratumble fluorite paw, which we see nice and clear on that. Little green fluorite, mini Ellie, our flower agate turtle with a nice little green flower agate shell on that. We have a moss agate heart, super dense white, and some quartz rivers in there. Again, this one is more minis or a bunch of smaller stuff. So matching Hello Kitties in there. And then we have two Himalayan quartz. And these guys are raw. These guys are a little bit more flat back, so they'll sit nice. Big old points on this one. We got two spirit quartz in there. And then we have the moonstone tumbles. This one you can see that aquamarine shard just right there on there. And then three Amazonite hearts. This one's super juicy on that one. And then another tiger's eye body yachty. And a little silver sheen sleeping cat. I love how velvety these guys look. They look so soft. So I'm like trying to move the other light to see if we can brighten it up. Minnie, thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay, next up, let's do this guy here. This one has a big old pastel OJ heart. We have some blues and purples, and then a nice berry swirl right in the front here. We have a purple and berry palm with some green stripes on that side. This one's just like a straight up lilac speckled palm. A little flower agate, really pretty rivers in there, soft pinks, really jelly, and a big old flower bloom right there. And this one with little baby sugar druses around there. And this little sea of orbs just looking like sea foam up there. Big old bloom right there for this front facing flower agate. And again with those sugar drues. This one has some really great green flower agate on there. Baby flower plumes over there. Deep jelly in here, almost like a pinky tone in there. And another one, softer, more mauve toned. Really moody on that backside. And the last one for this basket. Another green one. Ooh, this pink patch right here. This one's really cute. That's such a pink spot. So a lot of pastel on this one. Okay. Holly, thank you, thank you. This one's a really good one. Okay, this one is a little bit more random. We got our little bear and then a rose quartz cloud. Really glowy to this one. And then we have this pastel, super pink, nice coral chunk in the middle in there. And then just lilacs, greens, blues, pinks all around in there. So don't go anywhere. And then we have 4 towers in this one. We have 2 of these picture jasper, and this one, or these 2 are like pink and purple tones in there. We have that nice berry tone. And then purples in here. So these really gorgeous baby dendrites, just so soft in there. And then we have 2 lepidolite towers. These are a nice light lepidolite. We get a little bit of flash that we see in mica. Little tourmaline in there, but nice and bright like ube purple for these guys. Well, it's gonna be trauma, but I still need to. I have like some whatnot credit that I need to spend. So if you guys have a seller that you recommend, I would love to support someone else on here also. Let's plug in my phone. Okay, Holly, thank you, thank you. Okay. Making our way through. And sorry for moving a little slower as we start, guys. Mr. Sells What is out for a little bit. He'll be back home in a little while. So I didn't want to push back the show. So I figured we'd go slow. So there's a tag here. Oh, I was probably looking for you yesterday or week 2. Okay. So this one is just one main item in here, and then we have some smaller goodies with it. This is a giant flower agate freeform. Lots of little sparkles in there, almost like a pink amethyst tone in here. Little baby sugar sparkles all up in there. It is thick, thick, thick for the bottom. Okay. So it's a big old piece. And then we have a big bag of Brazilian citrine with it. So that's how big. And then we have people call it flower amethyst. We have our spirit quartz in there, and then our Brazilian mushy, really pretty purple top on this one. Moonstone tumbles. And then for our mini bag, sorry, my foot is cramping. Can I move you out of the way, please? Okay, we have, what do we got in here? Soda light, lapis. A lapis mushy, this really pretty flower agate, a rose, and then carnelian pyramid, moss agate pyramid, and then our smoky quartz sphere. Minnie, thank you, thank you. Let's do one more and then I'll move them over together. Okay, so this one we have this OJ sphere, really pretty quartz sugar sparkle right there. Almost like a nice big teeth on that one as far as like mini teeth go. Little sugary spots on there, soft, soft, soft white in here with some off white and some cool gray tones in there. Just a really soft sphere, very neutral, super pretty. And then this one has a thick orchid agate heart. Ooh, with that red outline right there from that carnelian, almost giving like a blush pink on that outline. Some carnelian lines still in there. And then those soft, like wave, almost Larimer like, let me see those, almost sea foam type. We have this flower agate mini palm. So translucent on here. It carries the light so well. We see those shadows coming in from the back. So that one is extra highlighted. A berry and periwinkle OJ palm with little quartz pool right there. Ooh, this pastel, like teal, green, and super like ocean jasper vibes. And then this flower agate. This does have a little sugar sparkle. Needs a little bit of a toothbrush, but you can clean that out just fine. Really pretty banding on that one. And then the last palm in here, another soft, very soft blush pink on this one. Going again on that backside, just matching. Oh, it's so, so soft, like whispers of pink for that one. So, and then for anything that you guys have like this, if you do need to clean out a little drew spot, if you have like mascara bristles or spoolies for whatever reason, you can take that with some soap and then just kind of scrub that in there. So, okay, no go for you. We'll put you back. I think I might actually just keep this heart if this doesn't go at the end of the night. I don't think I saw that pink spot. Let's move these two over. Cameron got it. Okay, here is our bag of citrine, Brazilian citrine for that. And then here is our white quartz sphere. So it is like a clear quartz, it's just like a more dense one. So we see some rainbows in there. And then we have this big old amethyst chunk, sparkly teeth again for this. And we have almost like a nice spirit flower, not spirit flower, amethyst growing right here. That spirit quartz going to mess me up all night. Super sparkly on that. And that's a big size for that. Moonstone tumbles. Our Brazilian mushy. And then our minis, we have the smoky quartz sphere, rose quartz pyramid, Indian moss agate, Indian agate pyramid, our flower agate sphere, and a mushy. So that is this bundle here. Okay, Minnie, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm glad I dug up the minis. I was worried about how I was going to do that, but I was like, let's do some mixed ones so that we can get those moving. Okay, here is the next bundle. So we have two orca agate hearts here. Nice soft tie-dye on this one. So we have some nice banding right here. We get to see those orbs forming up. Super cute. And then we have flower agate hearts here. This one has a super sparkly drew spot up top. And then again, another one on the bottom. Just got to toothbrush that out a little bit. Nice cool blue chalcedony pools in there. And this one is just a green flower agate jelly pools in the back. And then this deep, deep carnelian mixed in there with that agate. And then we have a blue calcite palm, nice and chunky. And then another green flower agate palm, nice bright pink plumes on here. This one almost gives like pink purple. And then our little moody palm. And the last one in here, we have a Moody flower agate sphere. And then these like blooms are just suspended in that agate. It looks super pretty. This one's a nice purple flower on here. This one looking like a little dragonfly for that. If you guys are just joining us, we are doing bundles right now. So anything that you see on this tile is included in it, not including the tile itself, but everything up top. Okay, Nigga for you. Let's do one more and then I'll move these baskets over. So this one we have Orca Agate, nice soft pastel on the back. Really creamy. We have some soft depth in there. This little like outline pool right here, and you can see the undergrowth in there also. So this is really cool that this formed over that one there. But if you want the softer side, you can just do the back side. And then we have two OJ spheres. This one is a nice pastel green. And then we got pinks and purples in there, a nice berry on this side, but these little splotches of white all throughout these little baby white orbs, really giving sea spray vibes. And then this darker green one for the belly band here. And then again with that pastel green, little spots of pink, and then a quartz river running around this middle portion here. So these are a nice little matching set for these two. And then we got two green flower agate palms to set that all up. It's me again. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's move these guys over. Come back with some new baskets. So these two are good. These two here, and this one is a no-go. Okay, so let's do another more statement piece bundle. So this one we have nice big quartz teeth in there, this pink amethyst building right here, and then this open drew spot right up there. We get to see that going down deep in there somewhere. And then some more openings over here, really pretty, like clear on this outer teeth lining right there. So this flower agate freeform, nice pinks and blues in there. And then a spirit quartz, a big old bag of our Brazilian citrine. And this is a large bag. Moonstone tumbles, Brazilian amethyst mushy, and then for our minis in this one we have green flower agate, rose, and then two pyramid sphere and another mushy down there. I need to open the window. It is hot tonight. It's been so cold, but it is definitely heating up with these lights. Minnie, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna move this one over and open up a window real quick. So sit tight for 1 second, guys. Okay. There we go. That helps a little bit. And next up, another Brazilian citrine. And I would definitely break these guys up. Um, if you guys are purchasing these and reselling, a lot of guys did like 3 for 10 as far as over there. So you can definitely break that up a decent bit. I know some like higher end sellers do like $5 for a single point, but then we have our moss agate towers here. This one has another creamy carnelian, super pink in here. We get to see this beautiful contrast and all of that creamy goodness. And this dark, deep green, and I guess hmm, like an extreme mauve. It's like a purple burgundy stripey for this ocean jasper heart. We got some moonstone tumbles, and then Brazilian amethyst mushy. And then our bag of minis in this one, we have our tiger's eye sphere, 2 pyramids, other mushy, and then smoky quartz heart or sphere. Okay, so let's do next bundle. We have this one is another twin moss agate towers over here. We have this deep OJ palm here with some green sparkles and berries and pinks, almost giving like dragon's blood for this one. And then this soft pink OJ heart with some neutrals in there. And then the bigger baby version, this one with those bright blush and little berry flecks around that middle river. Super cute orbs in there. We get to see again those blue, or I'm sorry, those purples and pinks coming through. Green sparkly back. This front face is really where it's at. And then we have big old chunks of this citrine bag here. Moonstone tumbles. And then another one for minis. We got a mushy, tiger's eye sphere, smoky quartz, unakite, and moss agate. And this one in here. And I think for that one, I can include a stand for that part because it's so big. So let me open up this pack real quick. Rochelle, thank you, thank you. Okay, do you fit? Yes. Okay, perfect. So I'll do the stand. Oop, and there was a Brazilian amethyst mushy also in there. You're good. So she has no audio. Okay, so that's Rochelle. Oh, we did this carnelian one. This one was a no-go. Okay. Next up, we have a more moody bundle here. We have this Orca Agate Freeform, really pretty banding all along this top. They carved this just perfectly so we could get that in the front, almost giving that like Alaskan totem for that front. And it has a huge, just open cave down there. So super fun. This one really deep on that base orca. And then we get to see these beautiful pools of banding all around, soft tie-dye on the back. And this extremely moody flower agate. So this looks like just a super carnelian blended in with a moody agate in here. Because it does have a very berry undertone. Let's see if I can get it. So you see that like golden glow on the back of it, that like fiery red on there. So that's a super fun one. And then a big old calcite palm. And then here we have our little tower, little thick tower. And then our last thing, and here we have this lab palm, nice and flashy on that. This is our moody bundle here. All right. I'll just keep that on the side since she doesn't have audio. One more bucket and then I will restock. So here we have this OJ. Oh, this one there's a little heart right there. You guys see that orb? Super orbicular on this one. We got pinks and greens in there. And then this one, a more cooler tone on the greens with a beautiful quartz banding almost all the way around, literally from here to here. And then a little quartz pool right there. That suspended jelly on the outside of that. Really deep berry on that one. So super fun. And then on the softer end, we have this one here. Really soft sands, pink and blush, all right there. Just wisps of softness throughout that one. And then, oh, look at that little, oh, just super, super pink on that sugar sparkle. Little suspended jellies in the back there for that flower agate palm. And then we just got some moodier ones also. Really lovely, like cool toned little agate rivers surrounding that are deepening the blush tone for the pink ones. This one just dark and moody for this like Shiva-esque palm. And then the last one in here, we have this blue one Really love the chalcedony tones. It brings up the blush a lot for those guys. Keep the lights on. Okay, Rachel, I got you. Okay, let's run this next one. Okay, so this one has 2 flower agate spheres in here. This one is nice and blues with little baby's breath plumes in there. And this one we have blues, a little bit of green, and then a moodier agate base for that. Sit, please. And then just a bunch of palms in here, soft pastel greens and peaches. We got this, just like carnelian and green flower agate. This green and moody base. Super lilac periwinkle. Another one with some plumes in there. Just a whole bunch of softness in this one. Pillowy goodness. Moody base. Ooh, look at that like soft little shearing off for that. And then the last 2 palms in here are this moody flower agate and then this softer pink one in here. Connie, everything on here is a bundle, so it's a starting bid of $22 and you get everything that's up on here. So we are doing some bundles right now. So anything that's on this little tile is what's in the bundle. Okay, Minnie, you got it. Thank you. Thank you. Running out of space. These 3, so I can move that back row. All right, next up, so another like statement chunk. We have this large flower agate with that sugar sparkle up there. Soft pinks all throughout. I can do a stand for this one. Good to see that. Nice and pretty up front. We have a selenite and black tourmaline bundle in here also. And then this pastel blue, some soft corals in there. Will you sit for us? And then a little moss agate tower, a fluorite tower. And then we have our Rasa Train, Brazilian Supreme for that one. Minis, Unakite Pyramid. That one has a little bit of quartz in there. That one's super cool. Mahogany Obsidian, Tiger's Eye, Mini Sphere, Moonstone Tumbles also. Rochelle, I can combine a couple if you want it to be $100 one. I don't know if you have audio yet or not. But let me know, Rochelle. Thank you. Let me know if you just want me to make $100 bundle, and I can just put that up on here. I don't know if you have audio. Posting. Okay. Let me. Oh, let's do this. There's 5 baskets that didn't go. I'm gonna put all of these 5 together. So I won't take everything out anymore, but the faith I have in this. Okay. So for Rochelle, it's the 5 bundles in there. I need a custom item. Whoa. I don't know where to live. Let's just get a temp. That's fine. And one. Okay. What am I missing here for the listing title? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you, Yoshi, for that. I wasn't sure if she had audio or not yet. Okay. Let me move these guys all to the side. Hello, hello. Okay. Move these guys off. Okay, let's keep going. I was like, hello, hello. Well, hello there. Okay, our next bundle, we have the selenite and tourmaline combo here. And then we have our Brazilian citrine. Again, these guys are raw. I do it for, I have like old inventory, so I don't really do it for new stuff. We have moonstone tumbles, but I just had a lot of inventory to move through. We got some moss agate towers, and then we have two pyramids, a little tiger sphere, smoky quartz, and mushy in there. And then a smoky quartz tower, chunky on that. And then we have this green OJ. We got super pretty orbicular spots in there, some quartz teeth, and lots of green sugar sparkle all over. And then this strawberry banana OJ sphere here, little flecks of berry in there, little spots of pink also. Don't move. Stay. Okay. No, I definitely feel you on that. I think I had one of Tina's like flower agate towers and her sticker price was like 700 and I went for 20. So I was like, oh, and then a mushy down here. Rochelle, this one is OJ. I lost my pen somewhere. I was just using it. Thank you guys. Holly, thank you, thank you. That one is yours. But yeah, I was like, no, no one else can close anymore. I bought out like too many girls' inventories. I need to get this under control. So, oh, that's the fan. Where did it go? I'm like, how did you even find me? I don't post on Instagram that I do this. Okay. We'll just use this marker. Where on earth did you go, pen? I'm gonna get up and then I'm gonna see. I watched. All right, we've got a couple more baskets left. It was super creamy. I love that strawberry banana. I bought a bunch in that tone. Just because I was like, I love it. All right, here's our Brazilian citrine here. I got a big old chunky bag of them. We got our moonstone tumbles in here. That's this one is a moody OJ sphere. Almost looks like little dendrites in there. Really dark, like a denim tone for that. And then this big old flower agate, really moody, giant quartz teeth all throughout. We have some flash and some rainbows on there also. This fluorite tower. This little baby smoky quartz tower, nice and bright on that. And then we have another amethyst mushy, oh, little Brazilian amethyst mushy for that one. And our minis, we got carnelian, moss agate, smoky quartz, tiger's eye sphere, and unakite. The hollow is like wigging me out when I'm trying to figure out what it is. Yeah, that's fine. I need to post stories tomorrow for like the leftovers, and I'll post a table scan too, unless you know what you want. Minnie, thank you, thank you. Okay. Maybe, but honestly, we have a lot more rose quartz to do. Like all of those free forms are also gonna get restocked. The spheres I need to run in the sun because it was not hitting. Because it's because it's gonna be like the Vogel, the big Vogel, the faceted eggies need to be out in the sun. Um, and then these are like I just those guys from the two big ones in the live. But the smaller size, like freeform domes, I'll have plenty of those for the next rose quartz one. Okay, let's do this one. We have some soft pinks and greens in there for this sphere. And then this one with a super sugar cap top up here. Just so sparkly for that. And then blues and grays, really nice neutral tones in this one. I feel like you're gonna roll away from me. This one with a nice orca heart, again with those little lines of carnelian in there. Just little tiny threads. I love that. Looks like a little tail up there. Alrighty. And then we have, I know, I was like, I buy the randomest stuff from other people. We have this quartzy moody flower agate palm, and then our last one here, this little deep green OJ, I guess, temple for that one. The only thing that I keep for myself are like baby pieces, like little minis. But yeah, no pressure, no rush. You can all, and I can send you like a table scan tomorrow. I'll open the other curtain and put this one on here. But have a good night at work. At least it's not raining, so you won't be driving. Okay, Minnie, thank you, thank you. Okay. This one's a really, really pretty plant. And I love that it's like square, almost like soap sized. Okay. All right. This one isn't a bundle so much as just one singular piece. Girl, no, I saw the deja. But I do this full time and I still do work full time. So alrighty. So this one is just this giant rose quartz mushroom. It is huge. We have that asterism up top. It is just this one piece. So anyone wants it, and I can give you height and measurements. We can see that asterism dancing across the top. It's look really cute. Also, if you have those little LED puck lights underneath. Okay. No, maybe you just stay here with me. Um. Alrighty. This one we have this green swooshy. I love these little paint strokes. When we got this in the OJ, and then berries, a little Chalcedony River up there. Stop. Okay. And I've just surround this with palms. We got pastel greens in this one. Ooh, this one has those lilac and periwinkle, little berry freckles on the back end. Enough? Enough. This moonstone sphere, when we can see that Nice little flash going around. I don't know why I grabbed this first. Actually, no. And then this super dense, creamy flower agate. And another one. Oh, little baby's breath plumes in there. Moody. Oh, and then a green flower agate heart. Super green. This looks like almost a little perfect sakura. Pinkish, I think we're donezo. There's, no, the next one's like pastel. This moody one here. Oh, you are doing full. I thought you were still working also, aside from Cardi, dude. Stay. I don't know. This week I've been like barely sleeping. I was so tired before this. I had food coma, and we went out and it was sunny. So it's Megan. Thank you, thank you. Where on earth did my pen go, guys? I really like this palm here. This is a really nice palm. Oh dang! I thought like you guys were both, like before. We're okay. Not all spheres. I think they're all kind of mixed. I tried to mix it up more for tonight, so that it wasn't too much of the same. But we only have two lots left, so after that, um, we can do like individual pieces if you guys want. We can let that run. Okay, so last two lots. This one is another OJ. We have a little pyrite flecks in there. And again, that really beautiful paintbrush swooshy, my very scientific term for things here. And then this dusty denim, little berry flecks in there. Um, yeah, as far as the bundles go, because I pre-made all the bundles, so I just kind of tried to mix everything up so it wasn't too much of one thing, because I also had to incorporate the minis. But after we finish this, we can see what y'all want. We got 3 more tumbles in here. Or palms, I guess. Small palms, XL tumbles. Alrighty. So those two OJs, and then you got 7 palms there. All pastel vibes for this one. MedTech, thank you, and welcome in. Oh, another Mel. And it's your first purchase with us. I'll go ahead and throw in a freebie for you. What do we got back here? Let's see. I'm trying to find something for you. Okay, I'll toss in this green flower agate heart for you also. Thank you, thank you. The biggest one is 222 for like the water clear one, but then the other guys are like 120 to 180. I think I have like a couple baby spheres left for like the 40 range. You're gonna claim this on Instagram. But it's a beer, dude. This is the one that I need to take out in the sun. It's such a good piece. There's too many lights on, but she has like a huge oil slick. Her star is super great. But this whole like water clear, I'm not doing this right. But I can send you a video. It's like little pyrite flecks in there. You can totally think. I'll send you a video, and if no pressure, no pressure at all. Okay, our very last lot. Is there anything else back there? No, this is our very last lot for tonight. As far as pre-made goes, so we have this pastel OJ here. Look at this like little like white eyeliner surrounding all of these little quartz pools. Sit please. Ooh, well behaved. And then this soft green one. We have this little eye going on up here. Super planet vibes for that one. And then we have little more pastel turquoise pools down there. Sit, sit. This flower agate palm, nice open juice teeth. And then this one here. Oh, we see the little flower agate suspended in there. Super saturated green flower agate palm. Moody ones. This one we got tiny little things in there. And then this one here with our little pastel. Okay. Stop. What are you doing? And this one actually matches this one really well. So she did get. If you guys are also on Instagram, like me, make sure you follow her on Instagram for Cardi Crystals, guys. So, and you guys can see us on our other inventory as well on there for whatever you guys are looking for. So, are you gonna go to Denver? I know. I feel like a lot of shops skip Tucson. I was like, where is everybody? I say that as I don't. I hide in the shadows and don't say hi to anybody. Oh shit. Well, congrats though for that. Not a terrible reason to miss it. All right, so I do have the rose quartz table, guys. If you want to see anything, let me know. Sorry, it's so shaky on this app, I swear. So I do have the free forms, and we can run these guys individually. I have two blue rose quartz spheres. On this left and right side here, we have our statement pieces on stand. We have a couple spheres. I think this one is a 77 or 88. And then we have Vogels. The massage ones are 33 each. These rose quartz flames are, I think, 33 and 44 for the two smaller ones. And then our little flames down here, I think it's like 16. So 11, 16, and 11, just to give you guys price ranges for stuff. This one's 36. So I think our 20 stuff did sell. So I also have like these Gearsol palms. These guys are just $5 each. The 11 flame and the biggest faceted flame, yes. And then if you guys do want, I don't know how much more I can build bundle wise. I have a bunch of minis that didn't make it into a bundle. I can make some of those if anyone wants. So you guys just let me know. All right, so the two 11s. This one's pinkier. Yeah, I would say this one versus this one. The blue rose is 22. on the sticker price for that. I have fingerprints all over this though, so and I feel like it just gets so washed out in here. So I really want to take these guys out in the sun because you can see that she's like pinkier when she's with her friends over there. And I'll show the two blue rose quartz real quick side by side. So this one is more opaque and it does have a stronger star on it. Can't tell the angle for you guys. And then this one is more translucent, so a little bit of a softer star on it. But they are both 22. And then the massage ones, they're super clear. So that one's, they're both 33, but this one's more pinky and you can see that starlight going right across. Really, really lovely flash and rainbows in there. Anything other than minis, I can do like an all orca agate bundle if you want that. I'm trying to see. I have I have some other eggies, but I didn't unbox them yet. So okay, let's run the sphere behind you, Tutu. Yes, that one has a little ding on it, so it is marked down. Let me run the orca, and then I'll grab that sphere. Turn on, please. Okay. Okay, so I can do these 4 pieces. So it's this free form, and then this large old mushy. And this one here that has more white and has a sugar. Oh, we're not in frame. And then this Palma. So I can do this one. Yeah, I was like, you said you have to wait. So it's this orca agate for these 4 pieces here. And then if not that, I think I can swap this one instead. Yeah. If you don't want mushies, I don't know. It might just be the 3 flames and maybe the palm. Let me see. Or the 3 free forms. I think this is heavy. Okay, I can do like the 3 free forms and then the palm if you don't want any of the mushies. Or it would be like the 5 mushies and 2 hearts. So the other option, 5 mushies and then 2 orca hearts. So let me know if either one of those work for you, and I can run either option. Um, do I have a 44 in the? I could just run it as a 44. I would just double it. The juiciest spear, I washed all of them this morning, so I don't have them here. They're all by the sink drying out. But this is, oh, this is the 88. Okay. The 77 got bought. I don't think the star doesn't come in here, man. My lights are just so bright. I want to get another light and reposition them. Yeah, we can show them all together. This mushy is really nice because they did that cut here, and then you see those just quartz teeth all right there. These are massive quartz teeth on that. And this one has little dendrites in there. Super cool. So it almost looks like coral then and essence. So nice little pun for the orca agate. And then this guy with the little creamy band and then the sugar belly button there. And then this guy. I do, but because like all of these lights are on, it won't show. I would literally have to go to like the corner of the room to like make it dark. So Stormy, let me know if you're okay for this one. I can't do 35, unfortunately. So if they were like smaller pieces, um, that I could just like put in a smaller thing, it's okay. But um, these guys are a little bit bigger, or not a little bit. They are bigger. They're full size pieces. So, and no pressure at all. We don't have to do this. No pressure to commit to this at all. The hearts, yeah. I mean, they're so four-finger from my bottom. Yeah, I'm trying to like keep this steady. My battery's dead on this, but for that there, here, let's come that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces in this bundle here. So, okay, so for no go, I'll take these guys down. Alrighty. Oh, you do want it? Okay. I need to make a custom item, don't I? Crystals, orca bundle. Next, 44 and one only. That's good. And okay. Don't need to do that and start that. We can drop the timer down. Okay. Okay, Stormy, thank you, thank you. I don't even have a fast for that. Okay, let me borrow you. And I'll put you guys in here. And I'll face you guys off this way. And then so did I miss? Um, okay. So Mel, sorry, we did run that. So oh, okay. Um well shit. That went a lot faster than I thought, guys. So I don't know what else you guys want to see. We can run like individual items if you guys want to bid um, on anything like that. I thought I made a lot of bundles last night. I'm gonna be honest, guys. So this went really fast. I can't do much. I'm trying to for the palms. It would just be like palm bundles that I build on here. If you guys wanted any of those, so like these guys here. I could build off that and I could do bundles with like the little mini spheres and the cookies. I could do it on just in terms of what I have on the table with me. I for sure can do that. So, so oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Tumbles for smaller ones. Rose quartz wise, I don't, but I do have in others. So the 22 is super flashy. I was like, we can go on a field trip and I can go to the dark and show the 222 and like less harsh lighting. So we're too close. Okay. We'll do this on the other. So and then this is the 16. This one has like the flash on it, so I do like that. This one has like glowy. So and then I have a blue rose quartz big tower up there. It does have just a little bit of a chip tip, so that'll be substantially marked down if anyone does that. Um, the 22 has a gemmier top because the flash on this one comes a little bit on like this corner that's facing us. On like this one right here. This one, yes, it's blue rose. It does have like a little tiny chippy tip up there. So it's pretty much just a cost. It didn't have one when I left Tucson. I don't know what happened. Maybe I got banged up in the box on the way, or when I bought it, it didn't. But when I unboxed it, it didn't have one. So it has. Is that showing? I'll come up over the black. So right there, there's a little chippy on it. So we could run it for 11 if you wanted it. Yeah, I'll run it for 11. Okay. I have one of those, right? I'm pretty sure I do. All right. I'm afraid to spin it because it's over there. Let's just move you over. Okay, Yoshi, yours. The pink flame on the stand, the teardrop. I think that one's a. Oh, these guys. So this one is 39. Sorry. 39 for the small one. And if you guys see these tags, if you're new to me, they're not the price, it just matches the code on the bottom. Because they wrap everything separately, so I gotta match everything up. So my vendor will put a code that matches the base. So 39 for this one and 44 for this one. And then this one, the super gemmy one, is 123. No. I was like, it's just so polished, it's just reflecting the table. Can you work with me, please? The other one? This one? I was like, not the 3 one. Scooch. For sure, this one? Or do you mean left of these two? This one's a good one. And I like how they did the extra bevel cut on here so that asterism, there you go. It's just flashing over that. Oh, that's one piece. So it's one whole piece for that. And then I do have take a field trip. Yes, we can go show the front. I do have a blue rose quartz flame also. This one's 33 for this one. I think, okay, if someone wants this flame and one of the blue rose quartz spheres, I can do both for 44. And you can pick which sphere you wanted if anyone wants. No pressure, but just throwing that out there. So you can choose. You can choose this one matches a little bit more, but if you want the more translucent one, it'd be this one. So, so the candelabra is 888, and I have it in amethyst and clear quartz. My smoky quartz is gone for it. If you meant like the candelabra for this one, um, okay, if you want these 3, hold on, let me get some weight. Let me make sure. So I can afford some ramen if I stop it. Okay, that's fine. I can do. Oh, fuck it. You can take all 3 of these for 30. Sorry, not 30, for 44. Let's just, if someone wants all 3 of these right now, I will run it for 44. So let me know. Okay. I'm gonna take these down, but I'll put them back up after I press the button. Um, Poop. I should have made that a perma listing. Or can I do this one? I can do this one, right? Starting bid 44. Just these 3, huh? I will hold it. No, stop it. Well, this is a really awkward angle. Not people coming in during this. I should have changed the timer on this. Okay, thank you guys. All right. I just didn't want like the video to also include that, and then okay. So this is Yoshi's. Oh, and then I need to put party on this one. Okay, so let's take a little field trip. I didn't really clean the front because I have been doing stuff. So apologies in advance, guys. But okay, so here we go. Won't be as nice because it's not, there's no sun right now. But we'll do a little show and tell for what we picked up at Tucson. Oh, this light, this light. Okay. So we did pick up these three pieces in Tucson, and we also picked up the side tables. And so this first one, really nice skinny piece here, super gemmy up top. And then this one here, and this one does spin. Really juicy backside. We have beautiful flash and rainbows in there also. That's that middle one. And they are pinkier than they're showing. It's just unfortunately a little thing right now. And then this one here, really gemmy tip up top. Super, super clear for that. And so this one also spins. Okay, so there are those three, and then we also brought home two lab tables. So it was just the tabletops, and then I just got little legs for it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna paint the legs or not. I think we're actually gonna leave it black though, so it just kind of matches the bases for these guys here. But we see this beautiful lab flash on top. Um, and I was super, super happy. We've been contemplating buying some tabletops for a few years now for the shows, and the lab just worked out really well. And then Mr. Silswood has his little collector pieces here. We see these Daniel Arsham carvings, and it just works out super well because it has those little crystals built in. The backside also. And then over here we have this one, and it's just super cute. Yes, so it is the front. So like it's what you see when you first walk in. I'm gonna bring in people while we're on a field trip. It's not even, I was like, I'm out of baskets, I'm out of bundles. So if you guys ever want pieces like this, it's definitely something. These are not like $10,000 pieces. They're very, very affordable. The tables are super, super cheap, guys, because it's just a tabletop. You'll just get any base that you want. I just got mine online. It was like 40, 45 bucks. Um, and the tabletop is nice flat. They have it in amethyst and rose quartz. The lab is really, really nice. I think they do ammonite too for a little bit more. But they're not, the tabletops are like super cheap for what they are. So they're not like $600, $800. You could totally, totally do that. And they're not too heavy either. So, but they're just super pretty. They have a really nice flash to them. And that blue one is this. So we were actually looking at the chairs. They had a pair of sodalite chairs that we were looking at because I have someone that's asking me for either an amethyst or rose quartz chair. But the only chairs they had were like solid chunks. And I was like, I don't want to deal with that. Like, I'm not marking that up and then like dealing with the shipping of that. I slept on one swivel chair, I think 2 years ago, and I've been thinking about that ever since. So we'll see. So I know it's like just put it there. Even like the stool version. But if you guys are ever looking for big pieces, I'd be more than happy to facilitate that for you guys. We also have like our personal blue rose quartz pieces down here. Those are two big eggies. And then our sphere, a bunch of blue calcite and lab that we just didn't run. And then we have our, sorry, again, guys, the whole house is like a mess. We have our mauve rose quartz there. Ah, it's okay. I don't know what we're doing anymore tonight because we finished the bundles so fast. So now we're just kind of show and telling. And then if there's requests, I'd be more than happy to take any of those in. So just let me know, guys, if there's anything that you do want to see. I have, looks like I do have the carnelian box that I can dig through. Um, but those guys look like all big spheres. So we'd either bump up the bundle or I could run individually if you guys want that. You guys can let me know. Guess what else is there? I have like the statement pieces on stand. Yeah, for the spheres, it's like it's the big ones left in there. So you guys can let me know if you want those individual or I can run the bundle. If anyone is even interested. No pressure either way. Oh, and then I have like other statement pieces if you guys are ever looking for. Like a rose quartz double terminated sword, the XL version. I have some amethyst portals, a rainbow amethyst Christmas decoration I haven't put away. Sugar fluorite down there, and then I have some mini quartz pieces. These guys I think are like 44 to 66, and it includes the stand for these guys. Oh, actually this one, oh my knees, guys. The back one's 33. This flat Vogel, super fun for that. That one's 44. 44 for that one, and then 66 for the big smoky in the back. My knees, I'm old, guys. My ABG knees catching up to me. And then I think I have like those carnelians back there, but again, those are also big guys. So I can run individuals. I also have rose quartz like tumble palm bundles I can run. Those would be like 11 bucks if you guys want that. I can show one. Um, so it'd be like these sets here. So these we'd run for 11. If you guys want that, we can do that. So just let me know what you guys would like. And thank you guys so much again. We um, super went through those bundles real quick. And then we're back at our rose quartz. But if we're also done for the night, that's also okay. But I don't know what you guys want. The rose quartz. I can go back. Oh, there. Let me close you guys up. Oh, and then I also have, sorry, I have these guys on spinners. So anything you're looking for statement piece wise. Okay. They're hearing my things croak. So let me know what else we're looking for tonight. It's really nice and juicy in real life. So, like I said, you can just come over and you can take your pictures. Oh, I just like I was there. I did go to the show after all. And I'm thankful that they actually all have different bases because I think that would frustrate me if like one and two had the same base or like two and three had the same base because then my symmetry would want them to be like ABA. For the big guys, retail wise, uh retail wise, the left one would probably be around 3.5 to 4. Um, I was able to work out a good deal for the three of them, so I'm just trying to remember like their standalone price. And then I do save in terms of like shipping because I drive to the shows to both Denver and Tucson. So I don't have any shipping costs associated with traveling home. Like I don't pay for any kind of shipping for that. They just come with us. So and we make that drive in about a day now. So we don't even we used to stop for an extra day for Denver and now we just drive straight. So the tables would be the tabletop for the lab would be about 500. I'm trying to remember the price of just one. So I think it'd be about 500 for one tabletop. Maybe I could do like 400 if I got if I were to buy a bunch. I'm trying to convince like people to like please let's buy these tabletops because they're so much fun. They're so unique. And it's a really nice like item for your house. So alrighty, let me know if there's anything else, guys, that you guys are looking for. So I was leaning all up on the door. Um, because other than that, it's all like I have my smoky quartz and rose quartz on stands. I don't have anything on the lower end ready to go. I have like large raw pieces. And then OJ wise, yeah, I don't have any bundles ready OJ wise. So I think what our plan is to do one more. Let me go back over to the table so at least you guys aren't looking at a black screen while I talk. The program ends March 2, I want to say, for this season for whatnot. So we do want to get in one more sale before that so that you guys can use up your reward. Um, and then hopefully that also helps us close out the last of our old stock inventory. So do be ready for that. We'll make that a really big bundle sale. And I think if that helps clear us off, then we'll be all set. So if there's nothing else, guys, that you guys are looking for tonight, we can call it. I don't want to take up you guys' time. Um, if there's nothing else that we're gonna run tonight. So y'all can all go free, bust out of crystal jail. Um, so again, this was our rose quartz table. So lavender rose quartz. Mm-mm-mm. I'm trying to think. Not for. I'm trying to think what I have. Yeah, so this was. I just put this out for today. Actually, was just in case. So this was gone. So we just had like that left. These guys are all new. We just had like I think these couple guys over there left. Other than that, purple. I don't think I have anything offhand that I can recall. Like some of the Girasol ones lean a little bit more lilac, but not a strong purple that I can recall right now. Like I think it literally like this is probably the most lilac-y one on the table. So the smaller Vogel or both Vogels are still here, but here is the one on the stand is still there, the 55. Let's get the black against that. And then the big one is also still here. And this one's just super glowy. So the big one was the 143, and then the smaller one is 55, and the 55 one will come with a stand. And then for other random bits and pieces, I have like rose quartz coasters, guys, if you guys are also ever looking for that. These guys are 22 each. For these guys, I will put little feet on there. They do fit a like Bath and Body candle just fine. They're wide enough for that. And then again, the 3 for 10s that you guys can buy on the buy it now. So we have like the mini spheres, 3 for 10. And then the little cookies are also 3 for 10. And you can also mix and match with the cookies and the spheres if you'd like that. And yeah, anything else, just message me, guys. I don't know the time limit for whatnot, but I'm pretty sure if you make a purchase like today or tomorrow, it should still bundle in the shipping. Or you can always message whatnot. So and that I think we will call it, guys. What was this? 11 for this guy here. So okay. I will look at the calendar, set our date for the next live sale. And yeah, so I think we're all set. Thank you guys. Have a good weekend. Oh, sorry. Any mini towers? No. I'm trying to think what I can grab that's next to me. Not on the lower end that I could like bundle or anything. I have a couple like Girasols, but they're still kind of chunky. No, you're fine. I was just getting off because I was like, I don't want to keep anyone's time because we sold all of our bundles already. But I just have these Girasol ones here next to me. I could run this one for 11, and it's like a nice chunky one. If you wanted like a more glowy one, I know this one is just also really clear. Um, I can put the bundle up here. You can see this. Jeez. Okay. Let's do some stuff. Let's move you back. You scooch back a little bit there. Just don't want anyone falling anywhere. Okay, I could do. No, you're totally fine. Okay, so this chunky face one, and these are all Brazilian Girasol. This one here that has the really pretty flash on there. Yes, so I'm gonna put 4 on the table, and then I can run. Um, so I could do 44 for these 4. If you're down, I can run it. Oh, all the prices? These 2 would be more if you want them individually because they are bigger. But if you just want the bundle, I can just run all 4 for 44. But you can let me know if you do want like individual hard prices. I can give you that as well. Um, I don't like. I have the mini spheres up here. I don't have that many. Oh, let's see. I have like not mini rose quartz, but on the smaller end of rose quartz. I could add like this size, a ping pong golf ball size, and I could take out, I guess, like this guy, and this would still be 44 if you wanted that. Okay, I'm just gonna put him back there so he doesn't roll away. It's so glowy. Um. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Hold on, guys. How do I cancel a thingy? I was like, what's 22? Here. Hold on. Pause. Okay. Hurry up already. I know. Okay. Edit. Let me edit you. Um, I guess I do that though to protect the buyers also, but okay, there we go. Bowls, I do have bowls. Those would all be retail price though. So I have them from I think 39 is the smallest bowl, and then I go up to like 444. There's like an 8 kilo bowl. So just kind of depends on what you're looking for size wise. So October's, thank you, thank you. Oh, my pen. Where did this come from? And unfortunately, all my bowls are outside. I was supposed to do a story sale on Instagram, but they were super heavy. So if you guys want to see them in like the dark outside, I could show a couple. Um, but yeah, it wouldn't be like the most aesthetic lighting. Let me put this on the side, and then I will. Any other towers? I don't have much next to me. I have like I'm trying to see what else I could do. I didn't even get to wash this one yet. I have like a really chunky like rose quartz. I could do that. Um, I could do that, and then the one that we pulled off, and I could do like another. Um, I could do like another smaller sphere if you wanted that. I could do that. Hello. So I could do this one also. No, it's just a flat cut on it. Mm, it's like an actual. I'm gonna guess when they did this and that on the. So, and it's like a thick size on it. Yeah, no worries. Okay. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't have that many towers with me. I have like the one rose quartz obelisk that's left up top. Um, like this one. This is a new one though, so I wouldn't be able to do much for that. Now I have more like spheres and palms than towers. As far as rose quartz goes down here. So this one is 16. Yeah, I could do that. And this one, the star on there is so bright. Um, I could do 33 for this one. I can't I can't dip any lower on this one since this one's a new product. So it'll be 33 if you wanted to do these guys. This sphere normally sells for 22 for me. So we have like my tag prices on there. So oh shit, there's don't work in my shoe. Where is that bundle? Let me just toss this in. Um for solo I could run it at 11 if you wanted to do that. I could run the single piece for 11. No, the moonstone, I am all out of for tumbles. The only thing I have left like next to me would be Shivas, like moonstone Shivas, but those would also be retail. And they're like mini Shivas. So I don't October's. I wish I could, but I just for this sphere, I don't think I could. Um For the trio, I can. There's a little bit more for me to work with on that to eat the cost, but unfortunately, it'd be too low for me for this one here. And no, like also no pressure at all on my end or like on your end. Um, okay, so I'll put this guy back up. This one also is in here. Valerie, hi. Mm, every other week. Sometimes we're not super consistent on here. We are a little bit more consistent on Instagram. And so we primarily do our old stock on Whatnot. Um, oh shit, I need to drop the TikToks. The TikToks are sold out. They were like rose quartz Shivas, but we did clean those guys out last night. Thank you for that reminder, actually. Um, but we do go through older inventory on Whatnot. And then if you guys ever want to shop from the most recent live sale table, I do leave that up and available for you. You're also kind of welcome to shop any open inventory that I have. I do have other boxes that we're going to work on building more bundles with. So, like we did bundles today back there. And when we do our, yes, I am the same across the board here. TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, um, anywhere, anywhere it's the same. What's in the bowl? So these guys here, these guys are little mini hearts. These guys are $5 each, and they're super gemmy rose quartz hearts. And then these guys are the mini spheres that are the 3 for $10, and these guys all have asterisms. They all have stars. And then this dish here has the cookies, and it's 3 for $10 cookies. So you'll get 3 rose quartz cookies. This one's nice and water clear for that. So that is what's here. Let me move the spinner. Um, Off table. I know, so that's why I'm like over there on the other one. We have free forms up here for rose quartz. We have some more up there. We have a bunch of palms also. And then we have faceted rose quartz flames. I have a couple things on stands. There's a Brazilian girasol one back there. And then rose quartz moon, also Brazilian. And that's kind of our table for, or what was left from our lifestyle table. I also have this giant mushy that we tried to run earlier. A $20 bowl. It wouldn't be anything like these guys. The clear quartz bowls are 22. I could do one for 20. Um, if you wanted that. Do I have one that doesn't have stuff in it? So it'd be like the ring site. It'd be this one. So if you want that, you can let me know and I can do it. Um, I could run one of those. Geometric shape. I have a bunch of cubes, specifically cubes. Other than that, I have like cut merkabas up there. I have 2. And then I also have like HQ Brazilian carvings, but those guys are $22 each. So, and they're on like the smaller end. So just kind of depending on what you're looking for. Yeah, it'd be a bunch of like quartz cubes. Yeah, I can here. Sorry. So it is a super saturated rose quartz. Where is my one? What? Where'd you go? We just used you yesterday. Can't be that far. So they are extremely saturated. This one, I just put on the gum so I can spin it. So the base is intact for that. Oh, it's not. And this one does have a little soft asterism on it. And it's, again, really, really saturated. You'll see that it, like how this one is super saturated, it is. Ooh, a little rainbow on the side too. So we have that. Um, the larger, like cut base Merkabas would also be 22 if you wanted any of those. And then I have like Labubus if anyone wants that. I do have rose quartz Labubus. Those guys are also 22. 22 for that, or the cut Merkaba, or a Labubu. Quinn, all of them have asterisms. If you have a price range that you're looking for, I can pull one out that, or I'd be happy to pull one out. So, or I can do a couple samples also if you'd like to see. Oh, sorry, Lenny. Oh, I'm caught up in this with my chair. So, like, they all, I can't see my phone, unfortunately. Let me see if this one comes up. My lights are like this way over it. I need to get. No, I don't sell rose quartz. We just had a rose quartz theme live. So it happens to be what's on the table. Yes, front palms are a Girasol. So we do some themed ones, and then the bundles are just kind of all over the place. It's whatever I'm pulling out. So let me see if I can get this one to show up on cam. Just my phone screen is so dark. So this one has like a double star going on. This one was 66 for that one there. And then this one is a more mauve tone. This one is 55. A little bit more clarity on this one. And then it has that flash and sheen on the back end for that. Ooh, this is juicy down here. Let me see if I can. I'd have to turn off my other lights or turn around, and I don't have that many hands, unfortunately. So, yeah, no worries. If you're looking for something more in like the 20s, 30s range, just let me know, and I can always send over pictures. The front palm, this one, yes. Let me move this big mushy out of the way. Just show a couple of these. So these were. I do have Brazilian garden quartz. They would be retail. So this is with that asterism dancing off the side there. We see that star, that asterism just dancing off the front face there. Super cool glow on this one. And this one is 49 for that one. But yes, I do have the Brazilian garden quartz. Those just would be closer to retail for that, for those guys. And this one's super, super juicy. Um, I'd have to go weigh it, to be honest, but I don't think they'd probably start at like 20 to 30 bucks for them. Um, so yeah, I couldn't do like um, a super steal deal, but I could try and go as like low as I can. It'd have to cover cost, I guess, is really the truest answer that I could give. I can't go below cost on them. But let me know if you guys want me to run individual items also, or I have like a bunch of minis that didn't make it into the basket. So um I still have things in here. Some like sardonics mushies, like regular full size ones, and then there's some more cats, wolves. There's a whole bunch of random carvings pretty much that didn't make it in. So I'll put it up on here and then you guys can let me know if anyone wants this one. That, and then with the spirit quartz, and then a little fluorite karomi, and then some rose quartz, like howling wolves also. This one's a golden sheen obsidian cat. A little moss agate one. There's a bunch, so I would just do this as like one whole lot. A fluorite sun. Another cat. Couple more mushies and a wolf. There you go. Roseport snails? No. No. I had a whale, but that sold yesterday. Katova for just the four shrooms, I could do 33 for that. But if anyone wants all of these, and then there's some more inside the box, um, I just do 55 for literally that. And then like there's 5 more turtles in there. So if you guys have a shop, essentially, then here's your, and then there's 4 rose quartz piggies in here. So it'd be another 9 carvings back here. And then everything on that, we'd run it for 55. And you get all of these carvings. So 9, so 25, and then the spirit quartz. So that's like $2 per, and you can do like 250 per spirit quartz. And then you can have like the 4 mushies in here also. So I'll let y'all think about that for a hot second. Um, yes, I can show the turtles. Let me call them out. They are flower agate turtles. So this one is a moody one here. You see that quartz teeth back there. This one has nice little plumes on his back. Little druze opening on the bottom there. This one here, nice quartz, a little bit of warmth on his feet. Plume on the back. This guy back here. Quartz druze on the side. Big plume over there. This one, little druze pocket there on his butt. This one, another little baby sugar druze, and then this guy here. So, um, shit, what does this back say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, is that, that's 30. I could do 22 if we wanted, if you wanted just the turtles for 22. Ideally, though, I'd love to move these guys all as a set so I can just be done with these minis. Garden turtles? No, I don't. Um, I don't think I have any garden quartz carvings at all. So, okay. So someone's no go. Like essentially, I'll just save this, and then when we do the other bundles, I'll just probably toss some of these guys in. But last call, if anyone wants this one, it'll be 55 for that, and then you'll still get our little lechons, our little piggies back here, and then there's like 4 additional mushies. I could just toss that in there. Um, and it's, what did I say? Like 25 pieces in here, so it'd be 55 bucks. Um, that we'd start the run, and that'd be about like $2 and cents a piece. So no, the bundles that I showed behind me are the ones that we already ran tonight. So we kind of finished really fast tonight. I thought we would take longer. So we will be back for our last show for this season before it ends. I know that the season ends March 2. So um, we'll do our last one for that. And hopefully, if we clear off enough, then um, I think that'll be it as far as bundles go for us. That was kind of our goal for here, for the app, was to move old inventory. So fingers crossed, if we can get that done, then um, I don't I don't know how what we kind of do on whatnot moving forward from there, but we'd always be happy to show like leftovers from live sales after that. I know I my other over there on the other one, everyone is mostly Asian, so I can fob out and just everyone gets it. But yeah, little roasted pork if you guys want any of those guys. Sweet. It's okay. It'll still be here, even if I'm not on here. You know where to find us over there too, so that's fine. I would build bundles in real time, but it's a lot harder, guys. That really bugged us up in the beginning. Just kind of to do that. So doing the um, pre-made baskets helps me kind of keep everything in control. Um, the moon is 88 for that rose quartz moon up there. Um, and then 222 is this one here. The 149 is in the sick. I washed them all last night, so I only put like, so this one's the cheaper one. This one's 66 for that one. That one's 80. The backside is 88, and then this guy is also 66. But all like the HQ ones, I gave them all a bath because I meant to go outside with them. Oh, poop! I said we could go outside and look at the thing, didn't I? Um, I was charging my phone a little bit, so let me. I don't think the light's gonna hit right for outside though. It's already nighttime out here. So I know for you guys who are asking for like a cheaper or like on the smaller end for bowls, so uh, you can see where I set up and I like we're done so. So this one's like nice and water clear for that. There, the lips are not, or the walls aren't too thick at all. This one is 33 for that. You can see how glassy that looks there. And then we just have a bunch. So this is my job for tomorrow to kind of get through these guys. We did just, I gave them a bath and let them sit because they did have a little bit of dust built up. So if you are ever looking for um, rose quartz, we got you for that. For super teeny tiny, I'm going to be out. We did a lot of that for our beginning bundles. So for sure, unfortunately, I won't have any more of those guys. I knocked those guys out. And our canopy that didn't survive the wind and rain. The winds here got so crazy. We actually got like a shelter in place warning for the wind, which was the first time, or for the wind and rain, which was the first time in SoCal I'd ever seen that um, that warning come through. Yeah, only thing super tiny we have would be like the labs, and those aren't towers. Those would be like those mini free forms. Um, I can show that basket so you can see it. I think I can make one more similar to it, but it wouldn't be towers. So um, let me check out their name so we don't expose anybody. There's like this one here. So there's like some blues. This one's a purple one. These have really nice flash on them. So as far as minis go, I could do one more of those. Okay. So yeah, you totally can. So these are the faceted rose quartz. Over there, I have some statement piece limbs. This one's nice because it's actually not thick. It's a really thin cut for that. So it ends up being a really nice budget piece because as you can see, it's super thin. So they just cut that front face on there. So you get a nice wide front at not a lot of the cost. And then this one, we have this beautiful laser limb here. And then a Girasol diamond over there. Yeah, both of these are limbs. This one's a full polish, and then this one is like a semi-polished, and they just cut that front face off. And they are, I think, both 222 each, so 222, which is a really, really good deal for just how big that is. It's a really tall, fat wide. And then again, without that thickness back there, it makes it super affordable since you're not paying for like a um, full thickness essentially. Spear holders I do. I have, let me go, let's go over there. The big one is on the other ring. Um, I have a couple options. Oh, I only have one more of this one. So I have this one here, and then I also have this in silver. This is 22, if you want this one. And then I have like triple sphere stands. I have like a little, not a working Ferris wheel, but a wheel one. Also, if you're interested in that. I have like rose quartz sphere stands. Also, slab holders. Correct. All of these crystals are for sale. So we have like polychrome flames right there. We have amethyst and rainbow amethyst on stands. I have some more Lemurians on stand back there. I have Nika selenite. We have Samadhi quartz over there. We have some, holy poop. I'm trying to remember the name. Wonderstone spheres from Utah, hyacinth jasper. This is yttrium fluorite from Mexico. We have quartz on stands, aquamarine. There are a couple garden quartzes in here. There's some tourmaline and quartz flames, quartz starburst, amethyst, aquamarines down there. The very light purple, these guys are yttrium fluorite. Yeah, we can see the garden quartz. I'm just going to take them out of the stand. And again, this is not the price, guys. This is the code so that I can match it to the bottom. So if you're new to me, you'll see these stickers on this vendor in particular. So just keep that in mind. That is not the price. And then this one here. So this one is wide but skinny. And then this one here. Just that chlorite shelf sitting right on top. And I'll show you guys one more. This one's kind of garden and tourmaline. We have those black tourmaline shards in there. Each of these little guys would be 44 for our smaller dudes. So it's this one, this one, this one, and then this one here. This is the one. This is the one that had more tourmaline in it. The clear quartz, that one's a little bit. It's a double one on stands, so I can't unfortunately pick it up with one hand. But let me move you out of the way. So it is a beautiful Brazilian quartz in that. Extremely water clear on that. We see some soft phantom wisps in there. And then this one here. Can I get you out? And super long, super skinny. Ooh, look at that rainbow in there. Okay, let me know if there's anything else that you guys do want to see. Oh, that one's up there. Mm-mm-mm. That one. Let me see if I still should. I can't lift it up, and I don't know where to put you guys. It'd be in the 300s for sure. I guess I just don't know if it'd be a 369 or a 333 for that one. The rectangle orange pieces. So these are pink calcite and they actually glow in UV if we're talking about these guys. And then these guys range from 22 to 44. And they have a really beautiful UV glow. Some of them will actually even hold their glow. It's not a full phosphorescent like hold, but you'll see the trace in there depending on the long range or short range for the UV light that you use. No, not manganocalcite. Manganocalcite's like a more opaque pink. These guys are like more of an optical calcite. So think like honey calcite or um what do they call clear calcite? Iceland. Yeah. But think optical calcite, honey calcite, that same family for these guys. Yeah, I can totally show you one. I don't have my UV here, but oh, so we got really beautiful clarity on there, and they are a really nice blush pinky color. So Susan, I know the smallest one I think was 88, but I don't know if that one's still here. Let me see. Mm, no, I don't see it anymore. Um, no. Okay. Um, well, I already said it. So the smallest one over here for tonight, I would run for 88, I think, since I already said that out loud. So I think it would be like this guy right here. And this is Brazilian quartz here. And then a beautiful starburst cut. So we see that nice long zoom on there. Lem Tower's under 25. I don't think so. I'm trying to, no, we did all the cut ones. If I did, it'd be like deep in my inventory. I don't know if it would be um, not easily accessible for me. Sorry, let me cut the promo off so that we stop paying for that. Yeah, but if we are all done for tonight, guys, again, no pressure at all. You can let me know for anything that you guys are looking for. I'd love to put together a custom order for you or anything else like that. You can find me on here. You can find me everywhere else using the same username. Um, Website as well offers um, other payment options if you're looking for more of like a payment plan type. So, um, smoky hearts on stand. Yes, we still have some of those. I don't, I think there was like the 66 and I think they were 66 and 77. We still have those. Ooh, where did I go? And then I also have more. They're just not like priced out. So if you had a tone or a shade, um, let me pull a couple from here. So I do have like darker tones if you're looking for also. And then I do have some baby pieces if you just wanted like something cutesy in that same kind of family. They all just still have their stickers. No, I still have plenty of Gearsol left. It's just for what's down here. That's the only one I have left. So I could do like a Gearsol. Um, Actually, the ones upstairs, I don't know how low I could go for those guys. I'd have to check. Josh, sure. Why not? So here you go. You're welcome to purchase one and do a moss scale test on it, do a hardness test, whatever else you would love to do. They stay cold to the touch. They are not glass. They are not from China. They are from Brazil. So the smallest one, the one that I just picked up, is 88 for that one. Though your wording was hella strong for that, so I've had a lot more trolls on Whatnot than I have on any other app. So if you're not hating, I'm not hating, but it's an awful direct statement to say that they're not quartz. I've been doing this for a long time, so um, I wouldn't have this inventory if I wasn't confident in what I'm selling. I'll tell you. But I hope you have a wonderful time in your studies. We've also looked into getting our products tested for our other more expensive beads, all of that. So we've done a lot of investment into this, are fully licensed and everything. So as someone who does this on the side, I would love that if someone does have a question, that they present it as a question and not as a statement. So you don't really. Your phrasing was definitely more sus than that. But again, like it's fine. I just the approach could be different. You're welcome to DM a seller at any time if you're not comfortable, but to come into a public forum and do that just doesn't feel like the vibe. So, but okay, I don't want to spend I don't want to totally spend much more time on that. Again, like we're not here about that. I don't want to. No, John, if you're solid, then that's fine for me. I'm just, again, we've dealt with a lot of trolls on whatnot that we don't normally deal with on our app. So um it's just really more for that. And I'm just telling you how it feels when I see that on my end. So I don't do this, you know, I don't do this business for not. I don't buy anything. Everything is bought in the Denver and Tucson shows where I source everything myself. I just unpacked these guys a few weeks ago from Tucson. If you are studying that, it would be a beautiful place for you to come and to see items, touch them in person, select your pieces, hand select. So, yeah. Okay, does anyone else? I don't want to end that on like such like a downer note. So if you guys have any other things that you guys want to buy tonight, let me know. If not, again, we'll come back before the season ends. We'll do our closeout blowout for all of our bundles. Um, and again, thank you guys for the support. Also, maybe it's just not the night, but like normally I would let that shit go. But I'm not gonna sit here and just no, I don't come home with all of this for someone to tell me that it's questionable. That's absolutely wild for me. Um, no, and I don't want anyone to like gang up on you. It's not that at all. I'm just, you're studying. That's beautiful. We do higher end also with like gems. We're in those other shows for Jijix and JGX and RMGM. All those like actual jewelry based things were also in there. So for me, I'm just letting you know that we're solid. I appreciate you though, looking out for folks, looking out for sellers. Um, but we're solid over here. Skulls or mushies. Hazel, I don't have any. I have a big bundle of carvings that include 4 sardonyx mushies. That one is 55. I did put that away already, and it has like 4 of like the smaller mushies on the bottom are included, like the regular mini size. Um, but I don't think I have anything left big wise. I think we already did the rose quartz mushies the last time, and we did an orca mushy combo earlier in the day. So, but I can here. Let me see if I can show you guys what we're going to be working with for the last live sale. Uh, but again, I cannot reach these tonight. I know you guys have heard me say that for a little bit, but I really cannot. Um, so we're going to be going through all of this OJ back here. What else we got down there? Bunch of OJ. We got some polychrome and probably the raw stuff. I'll see if I can toss any of that. But this whole under table section is the goal for the last live sale. So that's what I'll be working on for bundles. And again, unfortunately I cannot reach that. I can reach my phone over to show it, but I can't physically reach that to take that out. So Unakite I only had like a couple baby pyramids that weren't thing. I don't really carry Unakite aside from bracelets actually, and I think I'm sold out from our market over the weekend. We did a 3-day festival in Vegas, and um I think those guys are already sold out. So um but that's definitely yeah, that in a slab would be pretty cool. So I only have like malachite slabs um as far as bigger pieces. So okay, if we're gonna call it a night, you guys can DM me on here for anything. I can make a custom listing for you. Um, if you work with a vendor, it probably wouldn't be that bad. I mean, I bought a lab tabletop, um, and it was super affordable. Uh, is what these guys are actually sitting on here. So, um, if you want videos, Whatnot does not allow for videos and DMs, is probably my best answer to that question. Well, I can send photos, but unfortunately, for whatever reason, Whatnot doesn't allow videos. Oh, sorry. I thought I saw everything. Another Gearsall tower. I don't have any up here. It's upstairs in the office, so unfortunately, I don't have it ready to go. So I'd have to like, aside from all of this inventory down here, I have more inventory upstairs also because we used to do our live sales upstairs, and Gearsall's an old inventory item for me. So unfortunately, I don't. I really wish I had more down here, but that first like chunk um, that we did, that 4 tower one, those are just ones that I had saved on the side. But October, if you message me, I could, I don't have it in front, so like I could run one, but you would be buying it blank essentially. I would just grab one from upstairs after. Like I can't take you guys with me. It's a hot mess up there. There's like crystals in the hallway. It's a whole nother thing up there. So unless you wanted to buy it blind, I could just show you the second one after. But if you're not comfortable with that, again, like I absolutely wouldn't want you to do anything that you're not comfortable with. So no pressure for that. I could just do like a buy it now after, and that should still include in your bundle or in like your bundled shipping, I think. I'm not sure how Whatnot for sure does it. Um, oh yeah, I know. So I don't have another Gearsall tower down here. The rest of my stuff is upstairs. Um, so essentially I could either run it blind where I'll put the 11 on and I'll just have to add one after the live. But no pressure for that because I want you to feel comfortable with what you're buying essentially, because I don't have one to show you right now. And so that's why if you wanted to do, I think you can still use the coupon after. So I'm not sure how Whatnot works for that. Like if I just make a listing for you right after the show and then I'll go grab one. And then you would buy that if it would still would combine the shipping and then still would let you use the coupon. I don't know if you have to use the coupons in live shows. Yeah, I for sure have another one that would be 11. I just right here, like, so if I were to run it, I would only be able to show the one on cam. So, I could definitely add another one for you to make a 22 bundle, but I just don't have it down. I don't have it down here. And I just can't bring you guys upstairs. So, but okay, so if we're all done for tonight, what is it, Feb 20s? So about a week. So we got to get these guys out. When is our pop-up? I'll double check what our schedule is for next week. And if I can get all these guys out from this side, I'll definitely do that. Um, so then that way we are all set and we get ready for our bundle stuff because yeah, I don't want us to fall into like a market weekend. So then that way I have enough time to like wrap over the weekend as well. So okay. I think we're all set here for tonight, guys. So thank you so much for hanging out. If I saw you over there on Friday or Saturday, welcome back to over here. And then we will be back for our no worries, no worries at all. Like we're all gravy. Um, no issues on my part. So glad we were able to like explain ourselves. Just the internet's a silly place. And of course, because now look at us here hanging out on a Sunday night, looking at rocks. So alrighty guys, I will see you guys in a little bit for sure before March 2. That's when your coupons end. If you need a custom listing, let me know. I will set that up for you. And yeah, other than that, I hope y'all have a good night. I hope you had a good weekend. Have a safe week ahead. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Alrighty. Goodbye, guys.